The current generation of iMacs are starting to look dated, and with impressive specs under the hood, is it time to redesign the iMac line? How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Pixel Tech. Today's data recording is the 13th of May, and as you can tell by the title of this video, today's topic is based on whether or not Apple should redesign the new iMac line. Sorry for the terrible rhyme. Now, when you look at this image, you can tell that Apple used to make quite big changes to the iMac. However, of late, it's been more of general refinements, shall we say. So should the question actually be phrased, should Apple completely redesign the iMac line, or should they refine it further? Now, when it comes to what they can do to refine the product, make it better, the obvious thing is just to make the bezel smaller because it's 2020. That's what people expect. I know bezels is probably not a big priority for this product line in particular. I know it can be difficult for product lines such as this because you still have to be able to take the screen off and put it back, that way you can access the internals. It would just show that Apple are king of the all-in-one product range. It would show that they are innovating. It would bring lots of attention from the media and stuff to have this radically redesigned look at the front as well with the thinner bezels. So maybe it would be better for them marketing wise as well. It would just be nice to see some sort of physical change from not only the back but also the front. Now, when we look at the all-in-one design as a concept, it's meant to have the computer and the screen in one device. You don't have to have an external tower. However, the competition have seemed to have taken the idea of the iMac and they've added their own twist to it, which would completely redesign the concept. This is the difference between refining, where you just make minute changes, and then redesigning. Now, obviously, when we look at the competition, we have to look at the Microsoft Surface Studio, because Apple is constantly bragging about how they cater to the artist or the designer, but then they don't have any touch interface, which Microsoft does. You know, Microsoft has the knob and then the pencil, and you can tilt it down and work on it like that. They really catered to this audience in a way that is more visually appealing in adverts to customers and consumers. Plus, it's probably way more practical in many situations. This would cause a few problems for Apple if they wanted to go down the same route as the Microsoft Surface Studio. Number one, they're going to be moaned at quite a bit by the entirety of the internet, saying, oh, they just copied Microsoft. We can all see that's coming already if they do that. But the second problem is that macOS is not a touch-based operating system, whereas Windows has been optimized over the years to work like that. This would mean that Apple either has to specialize a specific version of macOS purely for touch and the iMac, or they have to completely redesign macOS across the entire product range, which is actually, thinking about it, something that many people would want anyways, but it would just be a big financial investment for Apple and a large project nonetheless. Now, the iMac is not portable. The Mac Pro kind of is with its handle and all of that, but then with the Mac Pro you don't get a screen. So what's the solution? Well, if some of you are thinking what I'm thinking, you know, I'm thinking about the Asus mothership. Why not make the new selling feature, the USP, the unique selling feature for the new iMac, that it's portable? And they can do it slightly differently to the Asus as well, because obviously Asus has this whole gaming theme and all of that, whereas Apple can have a more of a professional business theme. Make it out of metal, make it all nice, shiny, smooth, well, matte, but make it smooth, aluminum, space gray, small bezels, some sort of unique kick-out stand thing. All I'm saying is they can do a lot with a portable concept. If they're able to pack all the power of the current iMacs, plus a bit more obviously because new generation, into that thing and then make it portable, bam, everybody loves it. Draws a lot of attention, probably going to draw a lot of sales, and you can market it however you want with the extra touch of more power than the car it's riding in. I'm not a marketeer, can't make slogans, but you get the idea. This would kind of provide a mid-range between the Mac Pro and the MacBook Pro. The MacBook Pro is the most portable, and the Mac Pro is the most powerful. So if you have one that's portable and powerful, there it is. There's your midpoint. I mean, the iMac always kind of felt like a midpoint. It wasn't a laptop, but then it definitely wasn't the Mac Pro. So this would kind of find a solution for Apple, an in-between. So please do let me know your thoughts on this topic. Do you think Apple should just continue to make minor refreshes to the iMac line? Or do you think that they should go this route of completely redesigning it in some way, shape, or form? If you would like to see more tech content, kind of like this, please do subscribe. And this is Pixel Tech signing out.